Good evening, it's August the 31st, the last day of the month, Thursday, and I'm just going to recap my trades for today. On my screen is the MES 5-minute chart. I took 2 trades today. My first trade, in the pre-market video, we identified this daily level and this higher risk level, and we also had this higher risk level as well. In fact, we identified some better higher probability of risk, but we've not got out of this range, so I'm just going to concentrate on this range. So in the pre-market, I said I wanted to take a retest of the pre-market. Let's just cancel that. Tradingview's been playing up all day, and it's not just me, but a few others had similar issues. So the screen keeps going blank, but hopefully they'll get it resolved for next week. So in the pre-market live video, we were about here, and it was pushing up, and I think it was about 9. That's it. So as I was doing my video, we pushed up through to that level and started coming back down, and I said that if we get down to this area here, or potentially the bottom of this zone, then I wanted to go long, and that's exactly what I did. You guys have gone blank, it stays blank for a few seconds. I've rebooted my machine several times, reloaded the charts. I've even tried the web version as well. It's doing the same thing, so there's an issue at Tradingview end. So anyway, this is a pre-market video. Came in, I watched it come down. So I do want to get in without confirmation, and the volume was declining as well at this point. So as I got in, I waited, and it was the break. And I was on the. I'm not going to go to the 2-minute chart, but I used the 2-minute for my real entry. But it's approximately that place there, as it with confirmation. So it put in a double bottom tail, or tweezer bottom off of the 200 moving average. The volume. Well, it's the first candle of the day as well, so it's high risk. But I think I got in just before the open, and as it started pushing up and pulling down, the volume just tailed off. There's no volume at all today. So that's my entry there. I took my first out there, which is level of this pivot, and then some. And even though there's news at 9:45, which was the Chicago PMI. Go back again. I was totally whipped out. I didn't even see it happen. It was so fast. The candle went boom, boom. And I just had, because I was having issues with Tradingview, I had my stop under that pivot low, and with the slippage, my actual out couldn't have been any right on the end. That's where I got out. So the gain I made there was given back on that stop there. So it's a bit annoying. So still 0, but I was watching. I saw it come back up, came back down. It put in this double 5-minute bottom tail pattern, and that's normally a bullish sign, and it also was off of this 200 moving average as well. So I got back in long when we came back to the 200 there. Only one contract because I didn't like the market. It was whipping around, and then I got out just up here. It was just there actually, and as it came back down, I added another. Well, I was out, so I had no contracts. So I came back. I do want to give back my profit, so I took profits there, and as it pulled back down, which we'll see in a second, I took another long entry. If I guess I took another long just on this area, which is the tops of these areas here, and I got out at my target, which was 45.38, the area we talked about, the daily area. The reason I was so confident that we were going to get a nice long position here was because we had this volume analyzer, and this red line is the point of control. That shows you where the heaviest congested volume is. So we had heavy congested volume all along this area, and we have had that area all day. So I was out there. So that's a good trade. I tried one more trade today, and it was a short trade, and I ignored all this. I was watching this. I came back in, and I thought, now it's broken the pre-market low. I wanted to get a retest. So it came back up, and I took the short with confirmation. I waited. It's a 2-minute I used as confirmation, and I went short about here. It was, and it came in. I didn't like it. It didn't make a new high, and I got out there. So it's a very small position, very small profit on that. But today it's not been a very good day. We're in this narrow range. The Tradingview's charts are playing up. They're slow and sluggish, so it's not a good day to trade. And also, probably volume's going to tail off now because people are going to take the long weekend. Tomorrow's Friday, and then in the US there's a holiday. I think is it Labor Day. I think in the US on Monday. So putting this a higher high, potentially could see it push up. So I think that's it. I'm done now. Probably trading until Tuesday. Hopefully you had a good day as well, and I will speak to you shortly. I'll do another video, but I just want to show you this indicator I built. It's in Tradingview, so everything's so slow, which is really helping me. So this indicator here, and what it shows me is the current strength of the market. So while I was trading today, I was watching this move, and when I can see all the lines all pushing down, then it gives me a good indication that the MES or the SPY may also push down, because this is the full market I'm watching. Give me the strength of the healthcare, finance, technology, the ES and the NASDAQ, and it's quite useful seeing it all lined up like this. And the idea is if I want to go long, say on MES, and then I see some weakness coming in, but I see some other, MES is going that way, NASDAQ's going that way, but healthcare and maybe consumer staples or whatever I decide to put in it are shown down, then maybe that's not a good idea for a long. It's to replace basically having, I had 8 thumbnails, and I had 8 thumbnail charts on my screen, and I just wanted to see everything all in the same place. So now I can see what the entire market's doing, and I'm going to add more tickers to this shortly as well. But this is an indicator which I wrote it, and I'm going to just put some I've still got some adjustments to make to it and some fine tuning, but something that will be quite useful for my trading, and obviously something I will release as well, so be ready for anyone else to use as well. But I just want to show you this indicator, and this is currently on the 5-minute time frame, and we can see that all the sectors are showing relative weakness at the moment because they're all moving down. And to me, then that means if we were going to take it, if I'm in a short trade, then I would be confident to stay in it. But like I said, I'll still fine tune. I've got a few more features I want to add to it. There is another feature I've added today, where if it gets oversold or overbought, then the lines change colour, so that you can see straight away whether it's oversold or overbought as well. So potentially you could see whether we've got any shorts or long plays coming up. But that's it. Just want to quickly show you this indicator, because when the market's quiet and there's nothing to do, then it's best not to trade. I've learned the hard way, and by programming, it takes my mind and my focus away from watching charts, and so I can concentrate on doing something more productive. I will. So, that's my main. This is SPY. You can see we saw that going down a second. Here we go. SPY's finally caught up. It's so slow. So SPY's pushing down, and we saw on the charts that all those sectors were pushing down as well. Right, that's it. Have a nice weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday. Okay, thanks for watching.